What's going on, YouTube fam? We back at y'all with another one. HomeRoom University podcast. They just put out a YouTube clip not too long ago. Just gonna give a quick review. I'm just gonna put this out there. I don't really know too much about these guys, but they 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 seem pretty interesting, and just wanted to give my take on it pretty much. So basically, the title "Ish Cracking Mel's Muffin" as the title. I mean, that's wild funny. I mean, that's pretty funny. I mean, it's kind of ironic that he didn't know that that could possibly mean something else. But I mean, it's just a funny little play to open up the pod. Um, Now again, I don't know too much about the pod, but a pod reviewing another pod is it's funny, and being on video and setting up, and you just going over other pods. But also I'm not mad at it because it creates opportunities for someone like myself. So, I give my take pretty much on what I see. And so I'm here for the content. I'll put it to you that way. Mel screaming at Ish and Ish saying to Mel, "You ain't have no babies," was crazy. Now, that almost made me want to go watch that episode again because I didn't even. I guess I may have dozed off. I Yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember catching that, but I may have to go run that one back. But I did hear about it in other spaces. But basically, sounding like she had a heavy flow was so funny. It was nasty work. I mean, that was hilarious, especially the way that he delivered it. And it came out of nowhere. It sounded like she got a heavy flow. Yo, hilarious. Mansplaining is a weird term. Um, Homeboy not being able to say manipulation tactic was kind of funny. Um, them trying to figure out who can battle Ish on a debate or who can win against Ish is pretty funny. Um, I'm not sure why that's funny, but I mean, I don't, I don't know. I just don't see Ish as the like greatest debater that you know. I don't know. Just my opinion. Um, where are we at? Next take. This is a particular clip that crossed my algorithm because they were discussing my favorite pod, which is the JBP. So, and I give my takes on my views on pods and other entertainment that I like. So basically, they actually appeared on the JBP a while back for one reason or another. But shout out to these guys, and as the channel grows and as they get bigger, I'm gonna give my takes on their pod. I mean, they seem pretty cool. They started talking about baseball, and yeah, I can't front. Baseball is a hard sport to play. Um, these guys seem pretty good with sports and stuff like that. So I look forward to their sports takes and stuff like that too. Um, they said that they wanted to have a baseball contest, which is cool. But does this mean that they're going to have like vlog content coming up? And if they do already, I don't know. Like again, I'm very new to these guys. I mean, that would be interesting to see. If they're going to start doing like vlog, like live contests and have it videoed and stuff like that, that would be pretty cool content, and that would be dope. I'll definitely be there to review. Um, Bowling is fire. I don't know what Homeboy was talking about. Um, I need to learn their names because I'm not really familiar with who was who. Better yet, like I don't even know their names right now, but I mean I'm sure that'll change in due time. But bowling is mad fun. It's not an Olympic sport, but bowling has competitions and paid prizes. I mean, bowling is a sport. So, I mean, these guys spending all this time on if bowling is a sport or not. I mean, that's some, talk or something like that. I don't know. Joe Budden um, he would be tight to hit his take with them talking about the bowling and everything, because he said that he had his own professional bowling ball, so that's pretty funny. The fact that they're covering this, and bowling is a sport basically. And again, I wouldn't be spending so much time on it if they didn't spend so much time on it. But it was pretty big. So I wanted to get to this, and this is pretty much my last take. And I mean this with all, with, I mean well when I say this. It seems like they have a who's smarter than a fifth grader. Like they're having who's smarter than a fifth grader fights on the pod. And I mean, I guess that can be entertaining for some, but I mean, I hope they can diffuse that kind of energy amongst them while recording, so that they can continue to build without any animosity towards each other. I mean, there's winners and there's losers of an argument, and then how they do it, like how they go back and forth with each other sometimes, it's almost giving me, the homeroom university vibe. So the school lunch vibes, the school lunch room vibes. So I mean, they're definitely hitting on the homeroom university, the school. But what I'm saying is, normally, when you're at the lunchroom, sometimes when people are getting on each other, sometimes there's fights. And what I'm saying is, I want them to be able to diffuse it now before it becomes something that can't be tamed. You know what I mean? But either which way, I mean, I value the content that they're giving. I wish them nothing but the best. And that's it. And that's all for now. Before we get out of here, I'm going to give a special shout out to my sponsor, Manhattan Gray. If you have gray hair, embrace it with Manhattan Gray. You can soothe, hydrate, and add shine to your hair or beard by using the Moisture Pomade, which promotes hair growth and a healthy shine. The hydration oil hydrates and moisturizes all different types of hair textures. Go ahead, join and support a black owned business that'll give you a new perspective and confidence to embrace your gray hair and style. Now, the link is in the description. Go ahead and support. If you know someone who has gray hair, or even if, I mean, you can use it even if you don't have gray hair. It's a pretty good product. So go ahead. You'll get 20% off at the website manhattangray.com. And don't forget to let them know who sent you, church. That's it. That's all. We are out. And thank you for watching if you guys are still here. And give me a like, something like that. Later.